Hello, Projectionerd here, and if you're watching this video on the day of release, that means it is the 5-year anniversary of the Projectionerd YouTube channel. And to celebrate, I thought, let's make a remaster of my top 10 favorite DAGames songs list. Of course, this list is just going to be my opinion on 10 songs, things I like about them, things I don't like about the song, so on. So, let's get into the remaster, shall we? Kicking it off at number 10, we have Build Our Machine rock version. Uh, Things I enjoyed about the song. I'm more of a fan of more of a rock and metal sound. You'll notice that as we go through the list. A lot of my higher numbered favorites are, heavier sounding songs. Uh, it's just a personal preference of mine. However, the thing that really holds this song back, in my opinion, is that sure, it has that sound that I like, but it is also just Build Our Machine. It's the same like lyrics, it's the same instrumental like pattern, I think. I'm no musician, I don't know. Basically they sound the same, it's just one sounds heavier, if you understand what I'm trying to get at. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't even understand what I'm trying to get at, but hey, we're gonna try, am I right? At number 9, we have March Onward to Your Nightmare, one of Will's FNAF 4 songs. Uh, just as I said before, I love heavier sounding songs. Um, and this is exactly what I hope for when it comes to a heavier sounding song. I'm using some air quotes right there. Um, and the one downside to not having a script this time around, like usual, is I can't formulate my thoughts properly on a word. Anyway, I like the song because of its heavier sound. However, I actually have a positive that's also a negative. That being that I enjoy that the song is from the Nightmare animatronics perspective, at least from what I can tell, both watching the video and listening to the song. But at the same time, Game Over and Break My Mind are also from their perspective, which, those are good songs as well. It's just, oh well, womp womp. Other songs did from the Crying Child's perspective, so oh well. Other things I enjoyed. I like how in the beginning you can hear the stomping of like a march, and there's points where the music matches up with the stomping. I like that. I thought it was a cool detail. Um, but with all that, let's move on to number 8. And at number 8, we have one of Will's two sister location songs, Left Behind. With it being released 105 days before the official game, this song actually has a lot of things that predict the game really well, such as the animatronic jump scares. Um, Things I enjoy about the song? Uh, yes, I just like this song a lot. Um, it's got good instrumental, love the lyrics. I guess I'm not a music person. I listen to music, I don't make it. Okay. Even when I do things that I can technically be called, hey, I do this thing, I use heavy quotation marks. I'm no musician, okay? I just listen to the music. I like this song. I can't think of anything I don't like about it. I, I, I can't even nitpick anything because, it's just like, hey, it's a great song. Basically, I like this song. I like it a lot. In fact, I like not only the original version, but also the CG5 version, which you should listen to if you haven't already. Um, I have nothing more to say, so let's move on. Let's see what we got for number 7. And at number 7, we have I Will Not Be Moved. The Five Nights at Freddy's World song, one of only two that I know of, and the other one is made by Hugueny, so it's more a parody. I'm not going to say anything about Hugueny. I'm not at Drama Channel. I'm a, wow, that's a lot of random videos channel. Speaking of things that are random, this video, I'm bad at fucking everything. Ugh. Anyway, Will Ryan's Five Nights at Freddy's World song, and it is underrated. I love the sound of it. I love how the final screen of the music video before the end card that Will has is the first screen you see in Left Behind. I like that little setup. The only downside I have with the song is I really can't think of one either. I, I'm really bad at remembering stuff, so and I just listened to the song, so whoops. I don't know. The song makes FNAF World sound a lot cooler than it really is. Like, no offense, Will, I love the song, but you made FNAF World seem cooler than it is. You also did that with Bendy Chapter 3, but I will forgive that because Instruments of Cyanide is also a banger. But yeah, that's my only downside is if you listen to the song and go to play FNAF World, you're going to have very different interpretations. Like, yeah, there's this really cool rockin' song out there about FNAF World. You go and play FNAF World, and it's wow, this is nothing like I expected. Um, God, this was the worst one to record. I am so sorry, everyone. Anyway, hey, guess what? It's time for number 6. And at number 6, we have the one that, if you watched my original, you know what's coming. Sitting at 185 million views is the Bendy and the Ink Machine song, Build Our Machine. Sorry about that loud peak there. I got a little too excited. Um, this song is great. Last time, I was a little fucking bitch and said the only negative was, oh, it's too darn popular. I don't believe that. It's popular for a reason, because it's good. Okay? I can't think of anything negative about the song. Uh, I'm not a huge fan of the Boris model in the video, but then again, the entire song from scripting to putting it on YouTube was made in like 15 hours, I think. I think I heard somewhere that said from Will, I could not remember. I don't have enough time to go and do the fact check. Please fact check me in the comments. I have to get this video out tomorrow, and I'm recording. Anyway, I can't think of any negatives about the song itself. And you know what? Good for it. I like this song. A lot of people like this song. It's a great fucking song. Okay? When the Bendy movie comes out, I want a tribute to Build Our Machine. Okay? The song was so good it made it into the game. I mean, so did Bendy and the Ink musical, and I think Can't Be Erased, and Kyle Allen Music's Bendy and the Ink Machine song. And all of those are good songs for the most part. So, uh, what's the joke? No notes. Oh shit. Um, I have no complaints. That's the joke. My joke is that I have no complaints. Let's move on to number 5. And at number 5, we have what is probably one of my favorite DAGames songs. No, one of my favorite Will Ryan songs, Heart of an Artist. I am aware of the resurrected version, and yes, I like that one, but I'm more specifically speaking of the original version right now, because that's the version that was out when I made my original video. Um, like usual, you could have guessed, it's a heavier sound, it's metal. I love metal. I love metal. I grew up on that stuff, and it's just, me. Uh, last time I was a little bitch and said that, oh, its negative is profanity. No. It's no. Just no. Uh, anyway, I can't think of many negatives. Uh, you know, I'm sure Will saw them, and any negatives I missed were seen, and they were, you know, improved upon and or removed through the resurrected version. So, hey, what do I know? Let's move on because yeah. And at number 4, we have DAGames' Hello Neighbor song, Get Out. Let's start with the negatives I have of this song. Huh, that's strange. It's blank. There's A, there's no script, and B, I have no problems with this song. I love this song. It's a great song. Seeing how it has 79 million views. Jeez, I thought it had a little more. Yeah, no, this is a really popular song. I'm pretty sure Will said it was one of his favorites to do live. Again, it was either the Watch Mojo video or his reacting to old songs video. It's one of the two. Um, but it's also the instrumental for the Founders Pack. Sorry, I forgot words for a minute. And it's also in that Smash Bits video, the Hello If Hello Neighbor Was Realistic, where the neighbor was trying to make Groundhog's Day the sequel. Is that actually a thing that happens? I haven't watched that video in a while, so I'm going off basic memory. Oh, joy. Um, yeah, let's move on before I make a bigger fool of myself than I already am. At our number 3 spot, we have the One Night at Flumpty's 2 song Flumpty's Jam. Before we get into it, I will not be mentioning Chrome anywhere else in this video. This is a video about the songs, not the game developers or people behind what went into the songs, okay? Good. Now, things I like about this song, it's well a jam. It's really good. It gets stuck in your head. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of these songs I haven't listened to in a while, so hearing them again, it's nice. I remember why I listened to them so much when I made my original list. That being said, I have nothing negative to say about this. I I'm weird. I can't find anything negative about this song. Nothing about the video, nothing about the song. I just, I can't find anything wrong with the song itself. And uh, but boy, howdy, is it fucking good. I didn't know what to do here. Okay, I haven't recorded a video in a while, so I'm still getting back into it. I'm still doing research for Metahuman Archives and the Bat, along with Ben DV Inc. Explained. So my focus has not been on recording, um, although it should be. I think I have the script for Metahuman Archives and the Bat ready for the most part. So yeah, let's move on to number 2. And at our number 2 spot, we have this Sonic the Hedgehog movie song, Can't Hold Me Back. Hey, remember last time when I said I didn't understand how this connected to the Sonic movie? Well, back then it was because A, I didn't see the Sonic movie. I didn't get to see it for a couple more years. And B, it's because it's a prediction song. It's a song that's meant to help, predict what the movie might have in store. Um, Sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. Anyway, um, this won't be the first time we have a prediction song on the list, but at the same time, this leads to the only negative I have with this song. How does this connect to the Sonic movie? Like, yeah, we get Supersonic, we get speed references. I get it. There's a lot of that sounded way better in my head. We get references to the fact that Sonic is fast. Anyway, it vaguely connects to Sonic, but I just don't understand how it connects to the movie. But that's okay. It's the movie hadn't come out yet. The movie wouldn't come out for another like 6 days, I think, so a little under a week. Meaning the song was made around the time of the trailers, I think. I'm no expert though. But yeah, I like the song. It's a great song. Uh, with that, let's move on to our honorable mentions before we hit our number 1 spot. Now, let's read some honorable mentions. I'm just going to read a small amount. I'm not going to give any in-depth analysis like the previous bits, mostly because I'm short on time. Let's get into them. Honorable mention number 5, we have the Battlefield song United We Stand, more specifically, its remake. Honorable mention number 4, we have the Tattletale song Turn the Final Page. Honorable mention number 3, we have the original Press Start to Begin. Honorable mention number 2, we have the Five Nights at Freddy's VR Help Wanted song Parasite. Honorable mention number 1, we have Not Here All Night from the original trilogy. Now, let's give it up for our number 1 spot. And finally, we have made it to my number 1, which is Meet Thy Maker. And just like the song Can't Hold Me Back, the only negative I can really see is, hey, this doesn't really connect to Bendy all that well, but I can actually see where this one was coming from, seeing how this is meant to be a Chapter 5 song before Chapter 5 was released. With that being my only negative, let's talk about how much this song rocks. Literally, it sounds beautiful. The addition of Chi-Chi just really adds to it. Uh, I can't think of anything else to say. I like the song, love it. It's great. Uh, the instrumental is probably my favorite part of it. But then again, I'm a sucker for rock and roll or metal. So what did you expect? With all that being said, let's move on to the outro. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Remember to please comment, like, share, and subscribe. If I made any mistakes, please tell me down in the description, or down in the comments. Speaking of descriptions, though, uh, links to my social medias, a playlist with all the songs talked about today, and the DAGames channel will be down in the description. Not... I know I messed up. I'm sorry. Uh, what else should be in the description? Well, I can't think of anything. I've been Projectionerd. Adios!